The sea, once it's cast its spell, holds one in its net of wonder forever. The oceans directly influence life on Earth, regulating the global climate, stimulating rainfall and providing 50 to 80% of the Earth's oxygen. Any change on the surface of the ocean has a direct effect on life on this planet. They also constitute the Earth's largest source of food, with more than 40% of the world's population relying on the oceans as their primary food source. As the pandemic caused by the novel coronavirus has shown a pronounced effect on the environment in general, recognizing its effect on the ocean is paramount. The reduced noise pollution during the novel coronavirus disease or COVID-19 pandemic made the birds and the bees and other terrestrial creatures merry. In the underwater world too, anthrophony or human-made sounds reduced substantially for long months. Like light pollution on the land, human noise is a growing concern in the oceans because it has been proven to disrupt species that depend on sound for communication and navigation. The hydrophones that pick up even far away low-frequency signals have recorded sounds from whales and other marine animals, as well as those emanated by human activities. In the short term, anthrophony, a large portion of which is shipping noise, masks the auditory signal processing by marine animals, weakening their ability to forage for food, escape a predator, or attract a mate. In the long run, it can thin out the population of some underwater species. But during the lockdown, the anthrophony decreased, making a positive atmosphere for the marine lives. Phytoplankton harvest light to convert inorganic carbon to organic carbon and then supply this organic carbon to organisms that obtain their energy from the respiration of organic matter such as zooplankton, fish and marine mammals. The human stresses have been seriously affecting the ocean for several decades, causing a high sea surface temperature, ocean acidification, and increasing ultraviolet radiation. If these industries continue to operate as they have, their sea surface temperature is projected to rise by 2.8 degrees Celsius by 2100, which would have devastating effects on the planet. However, during the pandemic lockdowns, there was a 7% reduction in global carbon dioxide emissions from cumulative human activity. The reduction in atmospheric CO2 emissions has also affected the carbon cycle in the ocean. The ratio of inorganic carbon to organic carbon has decreased, indicating a reduction in CO2 uptake. A lower surface temperature can improve the uptake of atmospheric CO2 by the ocean and can enhance the productivity process. While carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is needed by phytoplankton to photosynthesize, during this process, the water in the oceans becomes warmer, more acidic, and less oxygenated. If anthropogenic pressures return to normal, CO2 emissions will return to normal. This will continue to contribute to global warming and affect the oceans by causing acidification, stratification, increasing sea temperature, and increasing productivity. Instead, maintaining global activities at the levels observed during the pandemic period could help to recover the oceans.